Plant FAQs, Hoya Pubicalyx Splash. Hoya Pubicalyx Splash, your guide to this stunning variegated vine. Hey everyone, Ferbu here. Today we're diving into the world of the Hoya Pubicalyx Splash, a captivating houseplant that's stolen the hearts of plant enthusiasts worldwide. This beauty boasts mesmerizing variegated foliage and a reputation for being relatively easy to care for. If you're considering welcoming a Hoya Pubicalyx Splash into your home, you've come to the right place. This FAQ will answer all your burning questions about this stunning vine. See more 566 species in genus Hoya at monsteraholic.com. What makes the Hoya Pubicalyx Splash special? The Hoya Pubicalyx Splash stands out with its lush, pointed leaves splashed with creamy white variegation. This stunning contrast adds a touch of elegance and vibrancy to any indoor space. The foliage itself is a rich, deep green, and new growth often sports a delightful plum-purple hue. Beyond its captivating looks, the Hoya Pubicalyx Splash is known for its fragrant, star-shaped blooms. These clusters of pink, purple, or even near-black flowers add another layer of visual interest and emit a sweet, honey-like scent, especially at night. Light up your Hoya's life, finding the perfect spot. Hoyas, in general, are known for their adaptability when it comes to light. The Hoya Pubicalyx Splash thrives in bright, indirect light. Think about a spot that receives several hours of morning sunlight, but avoids the harsh afternoon sun. While it can tolerate lower light conditions, blooming might be less frequent. Pro tip: rotate your Hoya Pubicalyx Splash regularly to ensure even growth and prevent it from leaning towards the light source. Watering wisely, keeping your Hoya happy. Here's the golden rule for watering your Hoya Pubicalyx Splash. Let the soil dry out completely between waterings. These plants are prone to root rot if overwatered, so err on the side of underwatering. A good rule of thumb is to stick your finger into the soil. If the top inch feels dry, it's time to water. When watering, drench the soil thoroughly until water runs out the drainage holes. This ensures all the roots receive moisture. Remember, consistent moisture is not your friend here. Aim for a good soak and dry cycle. Feeding frenzy? How to fertilize your Hoya. While not strictly necessary, fertilizing your Hoya Pubicalyx Splash can encourage bushier growth and more blooms. A balanced, diluted fertilizer applied during the growing season, spring and summer, is sufficient. A monthly feeding routine at half strength is a good approach. Less is more. Over-fertilizing can damage the roots, so it's always better to err on the side of caution. Climbing high. Support for your Hoya. Hoyas are natural climbers, and the Hoya Pubicalyx Splash is no exception. Providing support allows your plant to reach its full potential and showcase its cascading beauty. A moss pole, trellis, or hanging basket are all excellent options. Training tip: gently guide new growth in the direction you desire to encourage the plant to climb the support structure. Hoya Pubicalyx Splash versus Hoya carnosa. The Hoya carnosa, also known as the wax plant, is another popular Hoya variety. Here's a quick breakdown of how these two stack up. Leaves: Hoya Pubicalyx Splash boasts variegated foliage, while Hoya carnosa typically has solid green leaves. Light: both prefer bright, indirect light. Growth habit: Hoya Pubicalyx Splash is a vining plant, while Hoya carnosa can be grown as a vining plant or a bush. Blooms: both produce clusters of fragrant flowers, but Hoya Pubicalyx Splash blooms might be more frequent. Ultimately, the best choice depends on your personal preference. If you love variegated foliage and a cascading growth habit, the Hoya Pubicalyx Splash is the winner. If you prefer a more traditional, solid green leaf and have more flexibility with growth style, the Hoya carnosa might be a good fit. Hoya Pubicalyx Splash versus speckled. The differentiation between Hoya Pubicalyx Splash and Hoya speckled lies in their leaf variegation, with Splash exhibiting larger, irregularly shaped patches of color, while speckled showcases smaller, scattered specks of variegation. Hoya Pubicalyx Splash versus pink silver. Hoya Pubicalyx Splash and Hoya Pubicalyx pink silver can be discerned by their leaf variegation patterns, as Splash features irregular patches of color, while pink silver showcases delicate silver-pink speckles and markings. Troubleshooting time. Common Hoya Pubicalyx Splash issues. Leaves curling. This can be a sign of underwatering. Check the soil moisture and give your Hoya a good soak if needed. Yellowing leaves. This could indicate overwatering, insufficient light, or a nutrient deficiency. Review your watering habits, adjust light exposure if needed, and consider fertilizing during the growing season. No blooms. Low light levels are the most common culprit for a lack of blooms. Ensure your Hoya pubicle receives at least 6 hours of bright, indirect light daily. Additionally, mature plants, around 3 years old, are more likely to flower than younger ones. Patience is key. Propagating power, growing more Hoya pubicalyx splash. Sharing the love. The Hoya pubicalyx splash propagates easily through stem cuttings. Here's a quick guide. Select a healthy stem with a few nodes, leaf bumps. Sterilize your cutting tool, scissors, or pruners with rubbing alcohol. Make a clean cut just below a node. You can either root the cutting in water or a well-draining potting mix. If using water, ensure only the node is submerged. For soil propagation, plant the cutting in a pot with drainage holes and a well-aerated potting mix. Keep the pot moist but not soggy, and provide bright, indirect light. Roots should develop within a few weeks. Once established, you can pot up your new Hoya pubicalyx splash. Living the dream. Final thoughts on your Hoya pubicalyx splash. With its stunning variegated foliage, fragrant blooms, and relatively easygoing nature, the Hoya pubicalyx splash is a true gem for any plant lover. By following these simple tips, you can create the perfect environment for your Hoya to thrive and bring a touch of lush beauty to your home.